First of all, go to the machine that you have Power BI installed, download the contents. In this case, we are downloading and unzipping into the C drive, into the root folder. That's the very first step. Then we're going to open the GitHub location, and we're just going to go through the steps of running the Oracle assessment. All the instructions are there. We're going to get to the location of the page where it specifies exactly what has to be executed. Again, this on a Linux machine. There are some prerequisites for allowing this to be executed, like the Oracle driver, everything is specified here. So we open a PowerShell window, and we're going to be connecting to the Linux machine through SSH. We're going to leverage the information on the GitHub page. We're just going to copy as is and start executing right into the PowerShell window. This step will download the zip file. The second step will unzip the zip file. We're going to get to the folder where the assessment location is. We're going to grant execute permission to the Oracle assessment shell script. And then we're going to be executing the Oracle assessment.sh file. There are required arguments and optional arguments. Delete CSV argument if you need to delete any prior content. We're going to be using a sample machine here with the system username, the tnsnames.org location, and then behind the scenes, it's going to be executing a series of queries that are going to be pulling metadata information from the Oracle environment Now, let's go back to the machine where PowerBI resides. We're just going to SCP the contents from the Linux machine back into this machine over here. Now we're going to go back to the assessment folder, the one we unzipped. Power BI folder, Oracle folder. We double click on the Oracle assessment.pbit. Now we're going to paste the location where the results were copied into as a first parameter. That's the only parameter needed. Power BI is going to read those files and then generate a dashboard. Multiple pages. In this first page is going to display high-level information of the Oracle environment that has been assessed. And then it will attempt, based on information collected, to provide some kind of a sizing on the target Synapse. In this case, the W5000. This is just a recommendation. This is not set to stone. In this page of Azure Estimates, we have an additional suggestion based on storage. And this is where you can start playing on these sliders, specifying the target compression multiplier, which is conservatively 4:1 ratio, how much hot data is leveraged from this environment on a daily basis, in this case 25%, and the yearly growth. In this other view, on the architect view, we have more information about the instance or instances that have been collected. Tables, indexes, views, sequences, etc. On the tables page, you have all the table information aggregated for all the schemas that have been assessed. You can always drill down or drill up from the options on the left to further analyze your environment. This other page will show you the top 20 tables based on storage. And again, you can also drill up, drill down. This other page will show you the objects of the instance assessed, and you can always filter based on the instance and/or schemas. Object counts, line counts, character counts, and data types. In this page, you have additional information that is going to be crucial for you to take decisions, like non-empty tables without a primary key, over-partition tables, composite primary keys, empty tables, and of course, data types without target mappings. You can always expand this, and you can opt to export as needed to further analyze.